page. So
Yeah, a blessing starts off.
Peace, peace, family. Testing, testing, one, two, testing, testing, one, two,
SP got the mic.
testing, testing, one, two. Look at that camera. It's getting you. It's getting me.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah,
Start with that.
good.
Best we gonna do. Ready? Okay. Peace, peace, family. What's going on today? How's everything going? Hope everything's going well with everybody out there.
How everybody doing?
Right now, I'm here to introduce my my platform, my stage, which is called Conscious Conversations. Um, this platform and this stage is going to be dealing with a lot of different things. I also go by the name of Furious Styles. Okay. The one thing about this platform that I want to let everyone know is this is a platform where people can discuss different issues and different issues that are going on locally as well as nationally, okay, and as well as internationally. All right.
Sick as a dog.
We also unpack some of the news and issues that affect our everyday lives, which is very important also. Okay. Another thing we do here at Conscious Conversations is um, we'll do interviews, we'll do advertisement for different products from different companies. Okay. Shout out to all the different companies. Shout out to Kamikaze. Shout out to House of Ills. Shout out to all the different companies that's going on that we're trying to get up. Um, also, we want to try to give you the news from our perspective. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I know everything, and I do have education. We all do. Okay, but like I said, I'm coming from a different type of perspective. Okay, and my mantra for Conscious Conversations is giving you convo from a hood perspective. Okay, from a hood perspective, and like I said, to be open and honest with all walks of people, all walks of life. My main stage, mainly, okay, since I grew up in Brooklyn, grew up in New York, is mostly hip hop. Okay, so right now, what I want to do, all right, I got my man Champ right here, and
Yo,
what right now, what he gonna do is he's gonna discuss some of the things that he got going on, some of his businesses and things like that. So again, shout out to Kamikaze, shout out to House of Ills. All right, what you got, big bro?
hey, what's going on, people at Conscious Conversations? I'm glad to be here, representing the Ivy League Exchange. I am the CEO. The House of Ill, which is a club sponsored by the Ivy League Exchange. Also, shout out to Kamikaze Records. No doubt, yo. I love everybody that's doing their thing. Shout out to G Style Stitch, Lady NYC. Y'all need to catch their new track, Bodega, which is gonna drop soon. There's some cutscenes on the Facebook right now, exclusively. It's about to be on Spotify soon. Uh, and well, a little bit of an explanation of what we do at the Ivy League Exchange. We offer roadside assistance and window glass protection.
No doubt.
We tint windows. We do commercial jobs, residential, uh, automotive, industrial, anything you name it, we do it. Everybody loves their glass protection. Some people, don't like fingerprints, and I get that. So,
no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
all right. So, if we can get started.
So yeah, so nah, that's oh, I know for a fact that like I said, Ivy League Exchange. I know his joint because I had him do my tent, yo, and the joint came out pretty good. So, like I said, if you got tents or anything like that, any business or anything like that, please, man, get with this guy, man. He knows what's going on. Like I said, we trying to get our businesses out there, further our businesses. So please, um, before we end, we're gonna give everybody the contact info that you can get in touch with us. But again, you know, we trying to get the damn thing done. So, like I said, coming to you from a hood perspective. I got my man Grills right here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kamikaze. I got a couple of questions here. He could probably ask some other questions that he want to maybe ask me right now. Well, he got the questions, but I'm going to hand him the questions right here, which is 2 questions right there that he probably want to ask me about conscious conversations. And plus, after that, me and my man right here, we're going to have a little conversation about something that happened a few months ago. That's very important, especially that happened here in the town of Bennington. So,
people want to see you, bro. You ain't even get the what's up? What's good?
I'm trying to read it. Hold on, son. I'm just trying
it's
to
right
read
there.
it.
They know who you are. They know who they know who Kamikaze is.
I'm just chilling, sick as a dog. Anyway.
They know who Kamikaze is.
So which ones is you?
Right here, these 2. Add to it if you want. I didn't really play too much. I ain't trying to.
So the stage name, Furious Styles. What made you come up with that?
Okay, what made me come up with the name Furious Styles was, I don't know if everybody watched that movie Boys in the Hood, and if you know, the name of the father's name is Furious Styles, and he was a man, a single father, much like I am. I'm the same way, so I don't know, man. We were just talking about it the other day. We was talking about, names and all of that, nickname. I never had a real nickname. Only the names that the dudes from the hood really gave me. But I know how important it is now to really try to market these things. So I came up with that name because it really fit me. It really fit what I do. I really preach to everyone. Everybody knows who I am. Like in terms of, I'm always telling somebody something or talking to them. So that's what made me came up with that name, big bro.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so Conscience Conversations. It says is a platform where people can discuss different issues going on locally as well as nationally and some internationally. Explain a little bit of that.
Well, I think right now within the news cycle, turn this up a little bit.
Here, take this one.
Yo.
Yeah, take that one.
I think
But you can't cover this right here. That's what
I think right now currently.
You gotta move your hand down.
Okay. I think right now currently, the news is being brought to us from one type of perspective, right? So what we want to do, what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to unpack the news and give it to you from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? I try to give you, whatever the news tells you, what I want to do is, and what we always try to do, because I know me and Champ talk a lot. We talk about a lot of things. We try to unpack it and tell us what they're not telling us, which is which is very easy. So we kind of unpack the things that that are going on specifically in our neighborhoods or in our communities, because we the ones that got to live in this place. Not so much internationally, but a lot of times those international problems can spill over, and we get some of the brunt of that because they come out with the same type of attitudes and same situations over here where we live. So, I think it's important to really give news from like I said, a hood perspective, from the places we come from, right? Because, like I said, everybody's smart and unique in their own way. So that's where I come with that right there, bro.
When it comes to the news, everybody's able to
portray it in their own way.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent way to put it. Portray it in their own way. They're able to see. They're able to notice things. Observant of things that other people might not catch. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the time,
we all know that they do not give you the whole story.
Right.
And that's where our points are, is to cut to the chase, forget that bullshit, and go with the straight story of what it is.
Like, what I think about the news is, why are you letting people that weren't there tell a story?
Yeah, of course.
You feel me? Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? When you got people that were there, that saw what happened, that, You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to get the story from them, and then you are getting the story from them. You're changing the story. You're trying to make it socially acceptable and shit like that. And it's just like, nah, what the fuck?
So when you say unpacked some of the news and issues that affect our everyday lives, are you speaking about web posting, like these messages we're coming across now, or are you trying to say people can reach out by watching you, or what are you getting at with that?
Well, I believe people can reach out by watching me. I mean, I think people should have the opinion. I mean, I'm not really afraid of anyone having a opinion that's against mine. I think that's the unique thing is just trying to embrace other people's opinions and their viewpoints. So I think it's healthy specifically for Bennington and our community for people to be able to how can I say,
Use the freedom of speech.
use the freedom of speech, be able to speak, be able to say, yo, fuck that, bro.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying? While we live.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because
you can.
we hood.
You
and
can. You just mean people don't. Is that what you're getting at?
Say it again.
So we can. You just said it. Going on.
Yes,
live,
we
using
can.
freedom
This
of
is
speech.
this is our platform.
So
I mean,
so
this is
once
something
again,
we make.
when I expressed that, you said, okay, so you're basing your conscience conversations on real life things that are on your conscience. Basically, what you're thinking about and you really want an answer for, but you don't have the answer for and you don't know how to seek it, that's where you're coming from.
More or less, yeah. That's everybody's seeking for more knowledge of specifically self, right?
Okay, so what is the terms of your conscious conversation? What do you want out of this for people to what?
I want for people to be able to express themselves, be able to feel free about what
Yeah.
they want to
If
say.
you don't mind my cutting in,
Go ahead.
he wants a free place where people will gain clarity from expressing themselves freely.
Okay, so an open mic logic.
So open, like kind of almost like an open forum. You know what
Open,
I'm
right?
saying?
Open, like we have it now. Open
But it's
conversation.
just a lot more live and,
And-
interactive.
And once again, what do you base your topics upon? Say we have drug addicts running around and the state's saying they're fixing the problem by adding
I'm
five
coming from
minutes.
this. I'm coming from the viewpoint of being able to understand the most lowliest of people. That's why we got this platform right here.
Yes.
Because I'm the lowliest of people.
I mean,
I'm
we
of
wanna
that.
Be,
I'm
we wanna
of
be
that.
understood. We want to be understood,
Right.
but as well, we want to understand.
Of course. You want to know some from others as well, yes. So, like I was saying, what should people expect out of these links that we're sending right now?
I think they should
Clarity.
expect some clarity.
That they're not
Expect
alone.
someone to be able to sympathize with them when they may feel like everyone's against them, right?
Mhm.
I mean, we've all been in situations where, the police or, law enforcement has done something and, we say to ourselves, well, damn, did I really do that? Was that really a crime? And then you talk to somebody else and then you find out, oh, they did the same thing to me.
Mhm.
Then another person, then another person. So we tend to not be able to have that platform to be able to go talk to other people, go have a conversation, go engage in conversations.
And
with
let
other
them
people.
know.
So this would be able to do it.
Let them know what you have to offer. You have upper ranks. You can talk to other people beyond them.
We could talk to different people. I know for a
we
fact
have
that I
the
would.
House of Ill, which is here, once again expressing that we have a team that really will consist of any type of, language. Anybody who needs support, that's what we're for.
That's what we're here for. We're also here to have officials come on our platform and also speak about. We are able to also ask them questions and put them, on the spot, so to speak, because, like I said, again, the some of the people in Bennington, specifically the poorer people, are not able to, or they don't feel, or they may not have the clarity to be able to protect themselves or fight for themselves. So this is one way that we can be able to do that. I've had numerous conversations with the state's attorney. I've had conversations with the well, I haven't had conversations. I've had small conversations with the chief of police, and these are the people that we have to be able to talk to and be able to continue to have conversations with concerning our community. And like I said, with Kamikaze, with Conscious Conversations, all right, with House of Ills, and with any other organization, because I've been on this platform many times before with Kamikaze and with Grills talking about, look, we all need to come together and somehow try to talk business with each other in terms of bringing our community together and bringing us under one roof and one whole unit. Okay? Because this could be strong one day. We talked about this. Me and Champ and Chills talked about this. And, you know, again, we don't want to be sitting home not doing anything, which is, you know, we got families and things like that. We want to be able to make an impact.
Be a voice for the community.
Say that again, sir?
Be a voice for the community. That's what you want to be.
Basically, be a voice for the community.
I can't speak for everyone.
Basically, bring out some. Bring out some
stack.
media.
I can't speak for everyone.
We gonna listen. We can do. Listen.
Tell me what it is.
Listen. This is media, bro. We gonna do media.
Yes.
You hear what I'm saying? We can do this, and we can be natural about what we doing. It's okay.
Okay,
so you got people that got a voice already that I can't speak for.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you offer the community?
What do I offer the community?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I offer insight.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying? I offer insight. I've offered plenty. Like, to be completely honest about what I offer the community, I offered the community plenty in my 10 years of being here.
Okay,
well, the community paid me back handsomely for it. Very, very handsome.
Well, you're a lucky fella there. Because that doesn't happen all the time.
I would hope not, but
because you know what? Let's say this. You know, as many times as you give it to the community, you know, I keep it one shot. You know what I'm saying? So as many times as you give it to the community, how many of those have you really thought took advantage of it? So when when you say the community gave you back abundance, my question is who?
I didn't say they gave me back abundance. That was straight up sarcasm.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
that's the whole thing right there.
That's right there is the perspectives of my view.
That's the whole thing right there.
Yeah, that was straight up sarcasm. They didn't give me abundance.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad you said that. I was like,
we had to clear that up, right? We had to clear that up.
Where in this whole term did we win? Because Sean, you know, Conscious Conversation speaks about what we need to speak about. Anything that's on your conscience. But you said, oh, something happened. Anyway, so you said basically that you have access to speaking to uppers, and at these points, the same people that you say you have access to speaking to, we tried as well. You know, under the Kamikaze Records Foundation, we tried to, get back some of what we want to give to the community for what I've personally destroyed in myself. And it's pretty hard to gain the trust of a police officer that just judges you upon your past experience, no matter if you change or not. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to offer the community something such as being able to speak to the chief, I think we all should have that option besides you. But it's great that you do, and I'm glad people can reach out for that, because we asked them to do a video shoot for ourselves, and that became a drastic, well, why? You're a fucking drug dealer. What are you talking about? And that became an issue.
Not for nothing. Don't get me wrong. I feel exactly where you're coming from. But a little bit of perspective from the outsider looking in on that one, and it's because of certain things that I have noticed with how the economics works around here and whatnot, what have you, and law enforcement included. So it's not for nothing.
So my fans,
it's like they want you to stick with the label that was put out there for you.
Yes,
and it's like, which is messed up, because you got a lot of people that's coming out here in this day and age. We in 2019, you know what I'm saying? We in the day of Facebook, Instagram, you know what I'm saying? America Online done got steroids, you know what I'm saying? Straight like that, right?
Well,
No
So-
doubt. I'm feeling you. Yeah.
So people can. Point being is, people can reinvent themselves in 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the day and age that we live in. Now, you got your haters that have people to stop that. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna keep it on a personal level. This is personal opinion based on public information. Yes, I'm going to sit there and say that specific person seems to be one of them, a hater. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that.
okay, so